Hey guys, sorry I haven't posted in a while, but a little bit busy, band stuff and stuff. But today I'm going to have a trick to show you how to stop your guitar going out of tune as much. Not completely, because, there are ways to do that, like with locking nuts and stuff, but I do not have one. I'm going to be working on my off because I just got it out of the case because I had it at school. Working on my Ashton. I actually really like this guitar. You're probably thinking like Ashton's a piece of crap, but I actually think this guitar is really good. There you go. Yeah. So I think it's a really good guitar. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so what you're gonna need, let's see if I've got it here. I'll be angry if I don't. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is optional, string winder. This will help you. Yeah, so you're gonna need that. You're gonna need a 2B pencil, like 2B or something pretty soft, like a soft-ish one, and a sharpener, and obviously the guitar. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up here and you're gonna get your string winder, and you're just gonna detune, not all the way, but you just want it like, so it'll come out of the nut. You want to do that with all of the strings, but with the other strings, what I do is, this is the A string here, so it's in its hole, but I pull it out, I put it in the middle. You could get tape and pull them around the side, but I'm trying to do this without. Turn it that way, that's a bad idea. Yeah, anyway, so you want to do this with all the strings, so I'm just going to do them all, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so I have done that with all of the strings. As you can see at the nut, I've got the strings on top of the middle pieces, so all of those are through. Like, this B string's pretty annoying though. I mean, that's just gonna go close to it, and then I've got the E string on the side of the guitar, like the high E string. Now what you want to go and do is you want to get your 2B pencil, you want to go into to the nut, and you want to colour it in. Like, you want to lightly draw, so you can see that I've done this before, but occasionally just like blow off all of the spell lead. Anyway, you want to do this for all the strings, and if it won't fit all the way down, that's when the sharpener comes in. I've got a really weird sharpener, it's a boat. Yeah, so just let me sharpen it. Yeah, and you want to just, oh crap, they've all fallen in again. Colour it in. Appreciate some people won't want to do this, this is what I do. This A string is probably the A and the D are probably the hardest ones to get. I don't know why. Anyway, once you've done that, make sure all the strings are back in place. Like you push them all back in. And you check down here that they're all back in their sockets. And just because, you know, just to make sure, I'm gonna, like, just because I'm showing you guys how to do this, I'm going to plug it in and how to tune this. I wouldn't use the string winder for this part because, you know, just get out your tuner. Oh yeah, I forgot to say you need a tuner as well. Not the fish, obviously. Tune it up slowly. Well, when it's really floppy, just go reasonably fast. But when it starts to get tighter, I recommend going slower. Look about now. Yeah, I should go get a haircut. I'm just gonna do this because it's you probably don't need to detune them that much, but you know, I was just doing it for video purposes. Yeah, I'm gonna come back when it's all tuned. So I've tuned it all down once, like I've gone through all the strings, and you may notice like when you go to tune them again, they'll be out of tune again, like they'll be flat a little bit. It's all good because they just slipped a bit. They've just got to, you know, sit in a little bit. So just go back through and tune them again. Now. And one way I can prove this theory works is if I get a whammy bar, here it is, off this guitar. Just put it on. It's basic punching. this. And I go to play the same chord. It will not go out of tune. So, you know, then if you don't have like a Floyd rose or something, you can, you know, go back to. And it is completely in tune. Hey guys, I hope you liked that episode. I will do some more beginner lessons soon. On how, you know, I started and all that sort of stuff. But this is just an extra thing, you know, you can come back to if you need to. I've been Ryan, or Guitarist Banquet, and I will see you next time.